Hello, how y'all doing? It's time for another Diecast flashback. And this time we have a spot on trying Fiat Multipla. Spot on made this model in 1960. Pretty unique little car, isn't it? A typical Fiat, small, multi-passenger vehicle. A small version of a van, call it a minivan. There you go. Well, like to share some other diecast with you. Let's start on the left over here. We've got a dinky. This dinky was made in 1958. This is a Fiat 600. You see there, Meccano Limited dinky. Kind of looks like this one a little bit, doesn't it? In the front. A little bit. Next up, we've got a Solido. This is a Fiat Abarth. This was a land speed car. This pops up. Pretty cool looking car. Solido. This Solido was made in 1961. This is part of their Series 100. Pretty cool thing. Then the next we got a Corgi. This is a Fiat 2100. Got jewel headlights. Got the Venetian blinds in the back. Then we've got another Fiat 1500. This is a Matchbox 1 to 75 series. Got the luggage on the top, tow hook on the back. I'm sure everyone has seen this car around before. One of the first Matchboxes I ever bought when I was a kid. Then we've got a Poly Toy. This is a Fiat 1500. This is also a 1500. This is a GT Ghia made by Poly Toy. This one was made in 1967. Let's see, it's got an opening hood, opening bonnet, doors, left-hand drive, got a stick shift in there, seats fold up and back. Let's see. Yep, the boot even opens. Good look at that one. Poly Toys. And then we've got a Mercury of Italy. This one is a 1935 508S. Really cool little car. Got the trunk comes up. There's the spare tire. Window, the door's open. Nice interior. And this one the hood pops off of this one. Look at that. That's a cool looking jalopy, isn't it? Yeah, that's a nice one. We got another Solido. This is the Pope Mobile. Solido made this one in 1967. This is 525, a 1929. There's the Pope and his henchmen. I bet they're armed to the hilt. That's a pretty cool looking car. And you see the bottom, Solido. And then we got a French dinky. This one is a Pininfarina. This is another Abarth 2000. Made in France. Very futuristic. Dinky made this in 1970. And then we've got a company that not many people probably heard of. This is an Italian company called Idea 3. And they made models in the 70s and 80s. And this one is a 1952 Fiat V8. That is really cool. This is a kit car, I believe. It's all metal. Base is metal. Check that out. Idea 3 52 Fiat V8. Pretty awesome looking car. And then we've got an auto peeling. This is a Spanish company. This one was made in 1975. This is a 124 Sports Coupe. Got the boot opens. Doors. See the base on that. They call it a seat. S-E-A-T. But it means Fiat. It's a Fiat. Then we've got a couple boxed up ones here. This is a Kaleska Pearl. This is a Polish brand. A friend of mine from Poland named Paul the Restorer sent this to me a few years back. This is what is this? A 125? Yeah, 125 police car. Wonder what kind of motor they got in those police cars over there in Poland. And then we've got a kind of a new model. This is a Fiat 642. It's a Ferrari transporter. In 1/64 scale. This one's made in China, but the company's called Stance Hunters. It's all die cast. It's got the ramps on the top and down in the bottom. Pretty sharp. Warning. Not suitable for small children. Well, let's see the one I'm going to tear apart. The Multipla. Spot on. I've done a few spot ons. They're pretty cool. I think they're made in Ireland. And still in Great Britain, but they're up in the northern part. Ireland or Scotland, one of them. Got screws in it. That makes it easy. There's the base, metal base. Kind of got that same corgi base color to it. These are pop-on. These are pressed-on wheels, so I won't have to take them apart. That tire right there is gone. I've got some spares. There's the bottom. Looks like the suspension on that is broke. I'm going to have to fix that piece right there. That's broke. Let's see, get this sucker out of here. There it is. It doesn't even have a steering wheel. This must be one of those auto drive cars. Well, I guess it might have had a steering wheel. It's got a slot for one. We'll fix her up. Get one in there. Wonder what this is back here. Piece of something. I don't know. I guess somebody had this apart before. There's your suspension. It's not much. Glass. It's got a big crack in it. I've got one of those vacuum machines. I'll probably make another one. Got that crack. And there's the body. Pretty easy peasy. Probably do the same color. Turquoise. Dress it up a little bit. Try to keep it looking like it did when it came out of the box. You know, I add a little bit of detail into like the door handles and some of the indicator lights. But you know, those factory workers, you know, if they had time, they would have done the same thing. So, you know, we're just helping them out a little bit. Well, let's see what I can do with this one. I invite you to stay around to the end. And I'll see you in the next one. Now that's a flashback. Have a good one.